Good morning, everybody. Just checking in again today for a second installment on the ribbon reading, uh, follow up on the ribbon reading tutorial. Just wanted to let you know I got my first copy of my book today. So, this is what it looks like, and it is illustrated. So, I've got pictures of some of my ribbons out here on the front cover, and let's see, there's some pictures in it. There we go. And towards the back here are some more pictures, and these pictures representing like different things that the ribbons can mean to you. And then a little bit farther back are some ways to use them with oracle cards or tarot cards if you're into using oracle cards or tarot cards. So there's a couple pictures back there too. So yay, very excited about getting my first copies to come in. So that's the book. That's the link below is on this YouTube site, so you can go ahead and click there and check out the book if you're interested. Alrighty, so today, and also, I don't know if any of you were into crystals like I am, but I really love them, and I wanted to bring in today to show you guys. I did get my hair cut too, by the way, so it does look different. But I wanted to show you these crystals here that I was going to bring in today to show you. So this here is a pyrite flower. This is from a coal mine, and this was found in Illinois, 300 feet under the ground. I thought that was pretty amazing. And it's still got a little residual of the coal on it, you can see. But this here crystal of pyrite, we've seen this in many different forms, but this one is growing in between layers of coal and earth that's like pressurized and compacted it into this flat disc because it didn't have any room to grow up or down, so it just grew out, but growth happened nonetheless. So it created this beautiful flower, and I just like imagine these coal miners down, way down under the earth, seeing in the reflective lights this beautiful, brilliant little flower under there that really talks about expansion and growth and prosperity. I think this is a beautiful little symbol of that, and it's long been known by the miners to be a symbol of prosperity and growth. So they would bring these out of the ground and take them home, and I bet initially they thought, ooh, they hit the mother lode, but no, this is what is commonly known as fool's gold. But nonetheless, very cute, very interesting. So yeah, I think I paid like $12 for this thing. It means a lot to me about growth and expansion, even under pressure, that we can find ways to grow and expand ourselves. And then the other one that I have here today is what's called a carbonado or a black diamond. So this one is found in the Middle East, and its origins are somewhat a mystery. They aren't really clear how carbonados are formed, but they have long been used, like since the days of the sailing ships, to sharpen tools, or to, it's also known as an industrial diamond too. So this is one that has diamond components in it, right? So it's a lot of little tiny diamond crystals that are just in this amorphous crystallized form here. So I think that is a really amazing little stone too. So I keep those two together because for me it's like booyah, we're growing and we're expanding, and it's got a lot of energy in it. So alrighty, so today I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about a couple of things, and that would be the moon. Because yesterday I was out, working in my yard, and I looked up and saw the moon in the middle of the day, and it made me think about the nodes, and the south node really seemed to step forward for me. It was like, oh, I need to get a message out of that south node. So today I thought, well, I'll go ahead and focus of this reading on the nodes of the moon. And astrologically, what they mean is the nodes are opposites, so they're always in opposite signs. The north node is the things that we are moving forward to, so our destiny, our fate, the things that we're going to be moving into. So we're always looking like to the north node, right? Because that's where we're going, where we're headed. And so we always want to know, where are we going, where are we headed? South node is a little bit different. It speaks to the gifts that we bring from previous lifetimes and the energies we may be trying to let go of or leave behind us. So South Node, interesting. So I don't know why South Node came in, but maybe somebody needs to hear about South Node today. So, you know, I find astrology so fascinating. I mean, when we're talking about, like, in the Bible, of course, we know the story of the wise men, and they followed that North Star, and that's when they found Jesus, when he was born, right? So that is so funny that, you know, astrology is so shunned and tabooed by a lot of religious, really religious organizations, but, you know, it's right there in the Bible that they were following that the North Star and getting that direction. Okay, so these nodes, they travel around the signs, and this South Node is currently in Scorpio. And it's been there only since January of this year, and it hasn't been there since 2004. So I thought that was kind of interesting because I did do a little bit of research on that. And it will stay there for the next year and a half. So, you know, that's a substantial amount of time to give us to kind of work through maybe some of the stuff that we continue to see repeating itself in our lives. So now, yay, I got the basket out. And I'm going to just reach in here and let's see what comes out of here, because, you know, that's what we do. So, digging and digging, turning and turning. Oh, okay. Oh, very interesting. Excuse me. So, look who shows up. Johnny Cash. I'm stuck in Folsom Prison. Oh, so interesting that you came in here this morning to tell us that if we don't work through all of that junk from past, we're going to be stuck. Ew, stuck in Folsom Prison. Oh my gosh, this is so amazing that this ribbon came out today. Talking about that South Node. If we don't work through it, we're going to be stuck in it. Interesting. Yeah, very cool. All right. So that is that. So we can move on from our South Node message to maybe another little reading. Let's do like a 3-ribbon reading. Let's go ahead and see if there's a message out there from South Node to somebody in the group here. So I'm really glad to see you guys come back this morning, and let's see what we've got here. So, all right, South Node, let's connect to the past lives of one of our viewers here. Maybe somebody needs a message to help them to move through whatever it is that continues to reappear in your life. So we have a hummingbird. So whoever you are, you may be influenced by seeing hummingbirds frequently. This may be, yeah, hummingbirds are coming into the picture. So whoever you are, you have seen hummingbirds, or hummingbirds have come in and let you know that somebody is with you all the time. There's definitely a spiritual influence when we see hummingbirds. They're so beautiful. They're like the jewelry of the garden. I really, really love little hummingbirds. Okay, so now we've kind of identified somebody who's influenced by seeing the little hummingbirds. And let's see what message that South Node energy wants to bring to them today. Okay, reaching in here. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. So lessons from the past. We've got here Snow White, I believe, right? With the little 7 dwarfs. Don't eat the poison apple. This looks like somebody continues to have a person that is either like working against them, praying against them, and wanting to see them not prosper. So that seems to be the problem. South Node is telling us that there is not just those components that are internal, but there are those components that follow us that, you know, we reincarnate into the next life with the same kind of group of spiritual beings that we all are like family. Or, you know, you see somebody and you go, oh my God, I feel like I know you from somewhere before. And so those influences are not always good. Sometimes they're not good. And we need to remember those not good experiences if we can, and to like learn to steer away from those people that don't sit right in your gut. So if you see the witch with the poison apple coming again, you don't fall into her trap and take a bite. So this kind of Snow White is like saying, okay, remember that she doesn't mean you well, she means harm, or he, or whatever the circumstance is, it means you harm, and we need to remember that and steer away from it so we can be clear of it. And so now let's do the third ribbon as the outcome of that. This incense is quite powerful today. Let's get in the sinuses. Okay. Let's see. Okay, here is coming out with the outcome ribbon. So that, I don't know if the colors is coming across to you guys. It may not be, but it is a gray, silver gray ribbon. And that's all it is, silver gray. So interesting, because this silvery gray is a neutral color. So it can go either way. It's non-committal. It's not black. It's not white. But sometimes what it's saying in a gray ribbon is that we need to open the windows and like just kind of flush that stuff out, let the old out, let some fresh air in, clear the air, so to speak. And so this ribbon to me is like saying, okay, so we know to pay attention to those internal signals, and just let's flush out and get rid of whatever that is that keeps influencing us in that way. So that's interesting. But I'm going to go ahead and get one more ribbon as a clarifier for that outcome ribbon and see what we get here. So let's see. Oh, shoot. I had 3 in my hand right there. It was like, oh, no, that's too many. Okay. So here we have time. It's time to let go. It's time to grow. It's time to unleash and unchain ourselves and move forward into the growth that we need, because that's stuff from the past. We're stuck. So just remember to go ahead and, when those little uncomfortable situations come up, just work through them and let go of whatever it is that keeps holding us back. And we can do that through meditation. We can do that through prayer. And some of us, being of faith, I do believe in God, and I do believe that prayer is super, super important, and it's a big part of my life. So, maybe that's where you would find some answers and some guidance from God to how to move through situations. All right, well, that pretty much wraps it up. So I wanted to be sure to show you my baby. I'm so proud again of my book, and just encourage you to go ahead and check that out because there's a lot more in there than what we can cover in just a few minutes here on YouTube. And remember too that any tarot card readings or any kind of psychic or divinatory readings that we see on YouTube is not meant to tell you how to live your life. It does merely mean it is a confirmation basically of what you already know. So, you know, we don't want to take that as a dyed in the wool. It's just that's what it is, and that's the way life has to be. It's not like that. So it is just a confirmation, a little gentle guidance, and I hope you guys enjoyed a little trip through the nodes today, a little south node energy coming in. And oh my god, I just can't even tell you how much I just appreciate the messages that we get. And this is super important. Oops, upside down. Not in reverse, but straight up. Don't get stuck. Don't get stuck. Get out of there. All right, you guys, have a blessed Sunday. I will see you soon. Thanks. Bye.